Ooh, ooh, yeah.
Hello, are you well?
Yeah.
Oh, I miss my old nan. Great granny gran we used to call her because she was made from granary bread. Really racist and gluten intolerant. So she basically hated everybody, including herself. And she sadly died from a yeast infection. Oh, hey, I met a snail the other day. He was on the road, so I picked him up because I didn't want him to get squished, and I popped him on the grass near a lovely little family of snails, and I thought, good deed done. And then my brain pops up with, yeah, but what if it wasn't a good deed? What if that snail you'd moved is some obnoxious chav snail who'd been hurling abuse at that lovely little snail family? You know the sort of abuse a chav snail says? It's like, yeah, your muscular foot is well underdeveloped, isn't it? And your shell does not secrete correctly, therefore does not prescribe to the Fibonacci sequence for cell end. Luckily, though, the dad recognises the danger I've put them in and instantly springs into action. He's like, Barbara, take the kids home, lock the doors and call the police. I will deal with this, ruffian. The chav goes, easy. So they have a fight. And as I'm sure you're aware, snail fights can take ages. And after about 4 hours, they're on the grass, together, exhausted. Their muscular bodies are pressed tightly together, so tightly, in fact, they can barely register where one snail ends and the other begins. Their breath becomes synchronized, and they're gazing at each other because their eyes are entwined. And one protrudes his tongue like radula and licks the... Oh, hello. I think I just accidentally invented gay snail porn. Which you, sir, were enjoying a little bit too much. Your trousers are proudly tempting. I think a snail was fine. So I'm learning Welsh on Duolingo, and to be honest, I got a couple of problems with the Duolingo Corporation. Firstly, I don't think they rate the Welsh people very highly. This is an actual sentence from Duolingo. Mae Blodwyn mynd I Ffranc, mae hi'n prynu panas. Oh, thank you, some Welsh speakers in the room. So that means Blodwyn is going to France and she's buying parsnips. It doesn't exactly paint the Welsh as the proud and sexy race we are. Woohoo! For that bit, that wasn't the funny bit. Now, my other problem though is Blodwyn, Welsh girl on tour in France, and she's not sampling the cafe culture or visiting the art galleries. Is she bollocks? She's buying bloody parsnips. Now, she's not going to be interested in the wine. There's only one drink our Blodwyn drinks, and that's watermelon Bacardi Breezer. And she is absolutely hammered. She's been on it all night, not a clue what she's going to do. But over there, she sees Pierre, the French waiter. And they had a lovely moment last night, you see, while he served her 19th watermelon Bacardi Breezer. They made contact, and they touched hands. And she thought, bloody hell, boys, I think I pulled you. As I mentioned, Blodwyn is shit-faced. So English is going to be tricky. French is out of the question. So her preferred method of communication is mime. Now she crashes over to Pierre, still clutching a bloody bag of parsnips. And I think she starts miming eating parsnips. She does this. Pierre's eyes, they light up. forgot to mention, Pierre, he's a bit of a prick. And he thinks to himself, magnifique, très bien, j'ai pécho. Thank you, Duolingo. And he takes her by the hand and he leads her back to his room. And this is my problem now, you see. Bloody Blodwyn, she's leaving France with a bag of parsnips, a monster-sized hangover, and an STI. Next time Blodwyn's on Duolingo, my Blodwyn Mindy Novio, Blodwyn's going swimming, I'm thinking to myself, well, she better bloody not. She'd best have gone to the doctors first, or at least had a bath. Children use that pool. Thank you, everyone. You've been
Hey!
Well done, everybody! Right, instead of hearing me chat any longer, I think we're just going to go into our third act.